shooters have always been a great love of mine, from fighting hordes of zombies as a lone survivor to roaming the atmosphere of planets for asteroids. The top-down shooter has become a loved genre, not just for its immense fun, but also its accessibility. Secret Ponchos, a Western-themed multiplayer arena game, now hits the PlayStation 4, but with so many competitive plates of playtime to already choose from, does Secret Ponchos staple its place as a legend of the video game West, or is this one purchase not big enough for all of us? Secret Ponchos places you as one of 5 Old West-inspired characters, each with their own abilities and playstyles. These consist of the mysterious shotgun-wielding Phantom Poncho, the old gunslinger the Killer, rebellious dual-wielder Kid Red, Tower of Meat the Deserter, and finally Matador the, well, Matador. As noted, each character has their own way to play when it comes to Poncho's arena combat, such as Phantom Poncho himself sporting a stun-cracking whip and shotgun, or Kid Red being able to fast-fire twin revolvers, or throw a pretty deadly lump of TNT. Depending on who you want to play as, allows you to dedicate your time to that character, and by killing other opponents, you eventually build up enough bounty experience to level them up by allocating points to certain skills like damage, health, and speed. These decked-out desert legends of yours then continue to duke it out in a select number of game modes that range from 8-player free-for-alls to ranked 4v4 deathmatch variants. Something I see as an achievement is that all the characters feel distinctly different, as you dodge and shoot incoming competitors, and the standoff modes support a pretty open playground for players to have at it. What's more is that Secret Poncho sports an incredibly refreshing cartoon art style that bleeds the inspiration of Hyung-Min Woo's Pre-series and Benjamin Roman's I Love Halloween. The small selection of characters each provide a very unique and individual style, and in a way, you could say that is the main selling point of the game in total. Many things begin to fall short of expectation though, with a number of problems dwelling within Secret Poncho's game design or lack thereof. For example, the game modes provided can get very boring very quickly, and with no campaign story or mode for players to duke out offline, against bots for example, it just seems like there's little to do. I mean, there is a practice mode, but the enemies just stand there, leaving little to be desired with that option. Secret Ponchos just doesn't provide the staying power to keep players coming back for more. It is saddening to say the least, because Secret Ponchos features a rare beauty that could have taken full advantage of its featured characters to provide a great top-down story for the masses. Instead, gamers are stuck in up to 4v4 deathmatches that suffer incredible levels of game-breaking latency issues, that even give certain players an upper hand by allowing their character to teleport and kill others with ease, and that's not really fun for all parties. It becomes growingly frustrating, especially when the developer feels it best to make a multiplayer-focused product that can't even perform its task of being a stable online experience. Gameplay mechanics also seem to dip in reliability at times. Characters themselves are humanly fragile, with only a number of incoming hits taking you out to respawn. This means players need to depend on their heroes' talents and combos, but when you have things like Poncho's whip not hitting where targeted, it can force lots of challengers to give up on their character's main traits. A number of things make the showdowns interesting though, like the ability to take cover and become invisible on screen, or taking advantage of the game's dodge stamina system to allow life or death leaps of safety. Personally, I would say that the game's 2v2 is much more fun and level than the chaotic 8-player lagfests, but even then it just makes you look around the empty wasteland maps and feel like it would be still better suited as a PvE outing. Those who have pumped many hours into their characters will also find certain modes broken to the point of wiping character data completely, forcing sufferers to make a fresh character and start all over again with a weaker template. Balance issues among characters also arise when multiple players engage as the same character. This leads to certain frustrations such as Kid Red's dynamite spam dominating many of the battlefield, or the Deserter's immense ability to stampede stun players for a quick finish. There was even an instance where the 2v2 specific match became a one-sided 3v2, for no apparent reason, and these oddities are noticeable throughout. On the topic of characters too, it would have been great to be able to select a much wider range of heroes. At the moment, the mini portfolio doesn't show enough strength to weakness variety to allow all players on the field to have a balanced and fun time. All in all, Secret Ponchos could have been a great shooter outing to end 2014, but with a lack of overall content, depressingly poor netcode, and slight balancing issues, this is one game that can't ride on its good looks alone. Proxy playthroughs give Secret Ponchos a half-baked bronze muffin, but what do you think of Secret Ponchos? Proxy would love to know. But until next time, ciao.